I belong in college. I know that now. But there were plenty of times when I've doubted myself. A lot. I've lived most of my life as the only child of a single parent, in a fairly unstable home. We moved around quite a bit when I was younger. I had moved 6 times before I was 9, and by the time I finished 5th grade, I had attended 7 different schools. According to the statistics, I should be behind in school, or not even in school at all. But that is not who I am. I have defied the odds. Throughout my childhood, my mom worked hard to defy the odds stacked against her as a single parent. She went to school and got a bachelor's degree and then a master's degree so that she could provide for me. I saw her determination to succeed, and I wanted that too. While I may not be as determined as she is, I am far more defiant. Halfway through 3rd grade, my mom got a job offer in Hawaii, and we moved about 2 weeks later. A couple months after that, my teacher wrote on my report card that I was defiant. I was horrified. Having grown up in a Christian family, the idea of defiance honestly was scary. Since then, my approach to the word has changed drastically. I realized that while I was not especially determined, I was in fact very defiant. And I could turn that into a strength, even though I had always seen it as a negative trait. I am not the person my story said I would be. I am not the person people expected me to be. When somebody said I couldn't do something, I turned around and I did exactly that. I am defiant, and I say that now with pride. I started college when I was 14. I know. Put your eyes back in your head. A lot of people look at me like I'm insane when they hear that. A lot of people warned me about entering the real world too soon, as if that's not what I had experienced for the first 14 years of my life. When I applied, tested, and was accepted into college, which with lots of encouragement from my family, I was confident in my ability to succeed. I was ready to start college. Up until the very first day when I walked into the room and realized that I was surrounded by adults. I took one look around the room and I thought to myself, I'm only 14. What am I doing here? But I'm a little too stubborn to give up that easily. So I pushed through and realized that I actually was doing really well in my classes. Of course, it didn't hurt my confidence when I realized nobody noticed I didn't fit in. I even made a couple friends and started tutoring someone. My 3rd quarter entailed my first science class. I was so excited. The first couple weeks were great, and then I started getting overwhelmed and doubted myself again. But I found a study partner who was able to help me focus. We got along really well, and things started looking up, until she asked me how old I was and then basically stopped talking to me. I was crushed. I thought she was my friend. But still, I'm too stubborn to give up. So I finished out the quarter with a passing grade, and I took that experience as a lesson and an encouragement. It takes work, maybe more than I thought, but I can do it. So in spite of the statistics, in spite of people wholeheartedly believing that I didn't belong there, and that I couldn't succeed, I earned my associate's degree on time, and I graduated with honors. Now I am pursuing a bachelor's degree so that I can become a child life specialist. I am only 16, and I know a lot of people will doubt me, and sometimes I will doubt myself, but I will stay focused on my goal because I am just defiant enough to accomplish it. I am capable, I am worthy, I belong in college, and so do you.